Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You are with the Crypto Lifer. Thank you so much for jumping on in to the live stream and kicking it with me. I'm super excited to be here with you for the monthly candle close. I'm not going to do it like the weekly, and I'm not going to pass out like last time. But we definitely have some things to go over and some things to talk about that I definitely want to break down and have some fun with you. So let's break it down. Let's make sure that music is pumping and jumping for you. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Appreciate your most precious asset, which is your time. Late night stream with the Crypto Lifer. So let's talk about it. I talked about mask. I drew my Fibonacci. We were sitting in a golden pocket between the 0.65 and the 0.618, and we've got a move to the upside, a 48.4% gain. And the tight moving averages, the MACD was turning, RSI was low with the stochastics RSI below the dotted line. I teach this every single Tuesday. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I'm on the live right now. I'm live on the internet. I'm live on the internet. I'm doing it right now on the internet. Watch me live. I'm literally live. I know. I'll be up though. I'll call you when I'm done if you're still up. Call me later. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. So I was looking at math, tight moving average. I pulled a beautiful Fibonacci on this. Sat in the 618 golden pocket, likely to get a reversal. Had a high volume node sitting there. Once we got above that, we would rock it, and we moved out of the bullish pattern that I made, the tight channel. And so I used pattern. How did I figure this out? How was I able to predict that mask was going to go up and possibly continue to 140%? We're not done yet. We hit the first target, the second target, and the third target are basically on the way. We're going to head toward the high volume area of liquidity until we flood out all the sellers and the buyers into the bigger area. So that's what we're looking for. That's what I'm breaking down. That's what I want to see. All right. So mask about to make a bit of a move up 48% right now. And look, before it happened, I teach this every single Tuesday. And if you really want to get it in, the time is now. And we just had our Black Friday special. It was amazing. Shout out to everybody that took advantage of it. But right here, I mean, if you take a look here, Lifer Vision trading course. And for 2 hours, from 3 to 5:30, 2.5 hours, I give you every single thing I have and keep you going, keep you situated, keep you figuring out what you need. And I'm so excited about this class. I get so much good feedback about it. I continue to teach it every single week. I get a full class, so many people by word of mouth or my family, friends. It just keeps getting better every single time. So thank you everyone who's taken the class. We're heading on into the end of the year. 2022 was an unbelievable year. So much to talk about, so much to break down. I mean, I was in a magazine today. I was in the crypto magazine. Let's just talk about that for a split second. I know I want to show you mask and all this awesome stuff, but I do want to relish in the movement that we're creating here. This is going to be in 19 countries. This is worldwide. It's got Kevin Hart on the cover. All right? It's a big deal. And you can buy it in Barnes & Nobles for crying out loud. You know? And your man is on one page 110 and 111 here. And I got a huge spread about my entire life story and kind of where I came from. You know, I wrote this article myself. Me and my team, they proofreaded it, added a few little, ways to say things. But this came from my heart and soul. This is my story, my life, all the way down to Mark Twain and the famous quotes that I love. I read this and cried. I cried today numerous times. I couldn't believe it. Shout out to everybody that helped make this happen. Shout out to Crypto Chick. Shout out to Nathan Hill, the CEO of the magazine, for hitting me up and having an amazing talk with me. Shout out to each and every single one of you who showed up to my live stream every single day. Because if you didn't, there's no way this would have happened. I would have stuck and been a nobody, but because you guys made me a somebody, you guys put me on the map, you guys helped me achieve such amazing things. So shout out to Crypto Magazine. Shout out to Kevin Hart for hooking it up. And I'm just super excited. And maybe I can get this kind of to stand here for most of the time. And just, yeah, that's fresh right there. And shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in and sharing this. This is a very special day, a very special moment for me. Whoever's here with me, you're getting to share a really unique and intimate moment. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Blessings on blessings on blessings to everybody here. May God bless you all. So look, this is Mask. And when we look at Mask closely, how did I know it was likely to go to the upside? We're going to use the replay tool. And I'm going to give you my special sauce right away. Nobody does this. I've never seen it. I could pass away tomorrow. There's no way that I know I'm going to be able to teach you tomorrow, so I can teach you today. I live in the present moment. I truly relish the present. And through that statement and through that frequency, all things come into play. So look, resistance, but we got tight moving averages. We got the 200 simple and price bouncing. As I said before, the golden pocket between the 0.65 and the 0.618. We have to get above this point of control. If we do, we're going to fly up to the high liquidity zone, And then also here we have this MACD showing a small hill and lack of bullish momentum. If I make this big and I compare it to all the other momentumous hills, you can see, and here was our last move up, it was a little hill. When was our last big move? It was a tiny little hill right there, and we would boom. So I'm looking for lack of bearish momentum. Here we have big momentum, but the momentum is small here. Same thing here, momentum was getting smaller than the other times. That was a bigger momentumous move, okay? On top of it here is you had a low RSI and low stochastics RSI. This was likely to make a move to the upside. It had all the bells and whistles, bang, bang, bang. So we took this for, let's see how much it went up all the way in total. I'll just X out. This thing would do damage today and rip to the upside. And yeah, up 48% gains from that smaller low there for Mask. All right, and that wasn't the only gain we made in the group today. I posted Matic 3L at 7 in the morning. I was looking at Matic, likely to make a bit of a move to the upside. I liked what I saw for Matic 3L. I posted it in this mini little flag, and it would rip out this flag and go up 20%. It's still holding those gains of 20% as we speak. Let's take a look at Matic right now, but we nailed Matic 3L for massive gains, all right? And that wasn't the only gain we made today. We continued to take the market by storm. But Sam, weren't you at a conference today? Sam, if you're so busy, how did you make gains? I'm so busy, I work all day, I don't have time. Because I woke up early around 5 in the morning and I scanned the market for an hour and a half. And I put in the work and the diligence and the discipline. All right? Then by 7 in the morning, I saw setups that were highly likely to play out. And I can show you right now what it would like to be in my Discord for $273 a day, for crying out loud. It's ridiculous to even think about the cost from what you gain. I met the CEO of Tether today. I asked him straight up, where was the $69 million? This is Reeve Collins, the CEO and founder of Tether. Really nice guy. Felt like he was an amazing person to learn from and to listen from. He did amazing things. He created Tether. It goes around the world. Basically, is like the new world reserve currency without even being called it, in a way. It made me realize some things that I never thought about before. But shout out to Reeve Collins. I met the CEO and the founder of Tether, Reeve Collins. He answered some tough questions. He got on stage. He did his thing. It was amazing. The Celtics ripped the Heat, a new one, 134, 121. It could have been better, but the Celtics came up on top again, 17-14. So check on that. All right. I went to the, Jordan Pottle spoke on Bitcoin. He was dovish. He talked about 0.5 and possibilities of lesser rate hikes. Dovish, check. We got that off. And it was just an amazing day. All right. I called this flag for Matic 3L right here at 7:32 in the morning. This is an ETF, electronically traded fund, high risk. It triples the gains had by Matic Spot. And I just say I'm watching it. I just show you things that I'm watching, things that are on my radar. All right. Then I even talked about DC, which is Dogecoin. And let me show you what I saw for Dogecoin. And honestly, these reverbs are really not for me to show you the wins and gawk. It's for you to learn, because I'm going to take you back in time in what I saw and then show you what happened. And that's a flip book in time that can really get you going and really get you to the next level. So that's what I want you to use this as. Forget about me and my gloating. That's not what I'm doing. I'm attempting to teach you exactly how I was able to create gains over and over and over again. And I'm doing it live in front of you, so you don't have to question it. You don't have to worry. You don't have to think this is some weird shadowy figure. This is real. I'm doing this daily, every single day, all the time, without taking days off, and I'm consistently finding gains. This went up. This says it could go up for 46%. Why? It's a bit of a diamond. You have an uptrend in the middle, which is a whiplash. You have a tight pennant here, a tight pennant there, and it's not a perfect diamond, but it resembles a reversal pattern. And you have a low, you have a higher high, higher low, and you're in a tighter channel, about to break through what is the point of control on the VRVP. You get above this, you move to the high volume area, and that's just what happens. And you get up 46.23%, and it is what it is, right? So Dogecoin doing amazing things. We lost the magazine, right? Maybe a bottle of water might actually, ooh, that's vicious for the ear. Yeah, a bottle of water will prop it up. Crypto magazine. This is a crypto magazine. No. So this looked like it was highly likely to make a move back to the upside and go from this node to that node. And we play this all the time. These are things that we talk about and go over. This looks like it's continuing to pump. I'm going to get into this in a second, and we're going to keep moving with Matic 3L. Looks like there may be some more out of that. I'm going to look for a continuation pattern and see what I'm talking about. We're going to keep that on ice on the left screen here. We also are going to get into Bitcoin and the monthly candle close. Don't get me wrong. I'm just excited. There's a lot to talk about, and I don't want to miss out, and I want to show you how we bang, bang, bang on them. So look, we did go up 32%. We didn't hit the 46 yet, but we may. And right now we have resistance. We're coming back down. Can the 1 hour continue to the upside? All right. You don't never chasing the green, but waiting for the red, right? Being patient for a red candle. Again, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do on this channel should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate you. It may be late, but this is the monthly candle close. If you're really passionate about crypto, if you're 100% into your crypto, if this is what you do, if this is what you love, then the monthly candle close should be important to you, and also these gains in altcoins that are just flying out of thin air. This looks like there could be another 28% gains coming. The 1 hour is oversold with lack of bearish momentum. You have falling volume with falling price, which tells me there's lack of sellers, and there's just a high probability of a move to the upside. We also have a bit of a falling wedge here on the RSI as well, which I have seen turn out into a pump. So just something to think about. It's on the radar, and that's what I'm looking at. All right. STPT, WNXI, Pearl, BNB, XRP down. That's an old list of mine. Let's look at the USDT pairs here on KuCoin. Dago finally cooling off. That SRBP, which tends to start to move and then gets huge. 1 hour's a little overbought at the time. Cream starting to get some move again. Sushi back in the gains. Phantom. Finally a little bit overbought on the 1 hour time frame. NEER with 2 E's. Is not NEER protocol, but NEER with 2 E's. That new Heinz and 4 I've been watching, that thing just pumped. L-Pool, Ape, and Doge, right? It's Doge 3S getting a little bit of a gain. People starting to sell off Doge. XDEFI. So I put this out earlier today. Likely get a bit of a move to the upside. I posted it right here in the channel. That's a cup with a handle. I play that many, many times in my life. They call me Sammy Cup and Hattie for a reason. You know, the last time I was covering a Sammy Cup and Hattie move, 18% on the move. So look, 18% out of XDEFI. I posted this. I hit almost every single trade that I posted today. I hit. I was at least 80 to 90% accurate on everything that I posted. Maybe, I don't want to be quoted on it for sure because I don't have the actual statistics, but I believe I posted like 4 to 5 charts and I hit 4 charts. So like, but you could say, well, we can find, see, look, I'm posting XDEFI right here. It was the last thing GMX. XDEFI. Boom. 18%. Gains. XDEFI. Yeah. This is what we do. Everyone else might just do something different, but this is what we do. Like, this is what I do. I stack these chips. I take these gains. I find these moves, and I continue to move. I don't care what city I'm in. You got the city of Miami behind me, baby. We out here, baby. We out here doing it. We traveling the world, living the way we want to live, having a blast. I'm taking you with me. Follow my Twitter. Catch me out. Look at my elite pumping out more and more charts. You can't stop them. You can't stop us. We too strong. My team is just too strong. There's no way. There's no way. We coming for you and you and you and you and you. Coming for you, baby. Nah, I'm just joking around, but we coming. We coming for sure. Whether we're coming for you or not, that's up to you, but we definitely coming. I could zoom in there. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Crypto Magazine, we love you. Thank you so much for being here with us every single night, baby. Crypto Magazine. And I'm going to have a copy of Crypto Magazine almost all the time now. Every day. Let's get a picture of their logo and stuff. That'll be always just kicking. Get the next magazine in stores now. Coming out. Barnes & Nobles. All right? Make it happen, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. So look at that. XDEFI. There could be some more gains, but I like where it's sitting. Nice bounce off the point of control to the upside. Called by yours truly, XDEFI for 18% gains. Beautiful move. And the gains just keep pouring on in, right? It don't stop when it pop. All right. Pel, is that Propel? Yeah. I like Pastel and Propel. Dope. And there's our baby KOK. It stays okay. 9 cents to 11 cents quickly. There's gains out here, man. Peel. So I talked about DIVI breaking out, and boy, did it. Came back down for the bounce, and it was gone again. Unreal. Secret. And there's my baby Pocket. Now, let's take a look at the Secret Network. I've played this coin a few times, and when it tends to perform pretty well when it tends to move, right? And then I leave it alone for months at a time. So you got this double bouton that held a bit, right? Thank you so much for the love. I greatly appreciate that. That's a super chat all the way from downtown Miami. The Celtics from downtown. Jason Tatum from downtown. All the way from downtown. All the way. Marcus Smart hits the three. I remember that Pocket Network. So Secret is looking pretty crispy to me. 4-hour time frame does have legs. This thing could move. Let's take a look at our daily at our 22. A little spent. We'd have to get that extra push up out of nowhere. A little sketchy right now, but the 4-hour could get a move to the upside. You kind of have this shoulder, this head, this shoulder kind of thing going on, the double bottom. You're above the point of control, which tells me that the Secret Network could see some gains here with legs on the 4-hour time frame. Thank you so much for the super chat. May God bless you and yours. That is greatly appreciated. Love you. So awesome meeting you at the DFK booth. Shout out to Crypto Grady. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for saying that, man. Love you. So awesome meeting you at the DF. That's so awesome, man. God bless you, Crypto Grady. Thank you so much for saying that. God bless you too, man. Love is love. Hey, Lifer, what do you think about Nano? Possible coming to life. Hey, Lifer, love you, brother. Quick TA on Soul, please. Shout out to Ice Mike 69, my man. Shout out to Elton Jeffs. Shout out to everybody here on the live. What an amazing time it is to be alive. You also hit FRR, Sam. Oh, man. Dude, I had so many gains, and I was traveling at summits. And that teaches everybody that if you wake up in the morning, you stay focused, you plan out your trades, you keep it moving, you get it done. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. You know what I mean? Secret Network is on the radar. And can you imagine what it's going to be like in a bull run in my trading group? My God. We're probably going to have to close the doors at one point. We're going to have to be like, you know what? We got enough. I could see myself saying that's enough. You know what I mean? So get it while you can, because we're going to give that knowledge every single day, baby. Secret network's looking interesting to me on the 4-hour time frame. All right. Don't want to short to shorts. But look, Matic short now could get the bounce. It's oversold in the 4-hour time frame. You know? Let's take a look at FRR, and then we're going to look at the elephant in the room, the monthly candle for Bitcoin. It's a special day, right? This didn't say FRR hit, though. This one popped, I guess, right? From here. Yeah. It was like a long gain. It hit eventually. But the second one didn't hit. Sick, man. Yo, the elite is getting out of control. My man had SRP before it ripped. Cracked for 45%, and he was into it. Smooth rare ball, right? Like, or yeah, rare ball potion, right? If I'm correct. Super rare ball portion, not potion. Super rare ball portion. Forgive me for messing up there. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at Soul. And dude, I love meeting you, Grady. Grady, man, you're the man, dude. You're the man. Thank you so much for the $1.99, man. Crypto Grady, your energy, your vibes. You're on my channel now, man. You saw your video on my channel. You made it onto the channel with me, man. Isn't that kind of cool? That gotta be kind of cool. You watched me and then you ended up on the channel, and that probably won't be the first time, right? And you know, SBF did an interview today. You could I'm kind of sick of talking about it. I want to continue to educate and do what I do. But this saga will continue. And it's not over yet, right? And we know who's in our corner doing their thing. And, you know, it is what it is. I got a job to do. And my job is to make sure that people get educated. And I held those people down. At the DeFi Kingdom booth in Miami, it was fire. No surprise, you're still grinding, baby. You're a machine. And keep grinding with life-giving vibes, man. Shout out to Crypto Grady, man. You're the man, dude. Keep giving, too, man. May God bless you and yours, bro. Thank you so much for the love. All right. Yeah, Jerome Powell was amazing today. Like, we're super happy. It looks good for now. Anything could happen, but for now, he's good, right? Kyrie's back to playing, and he did amazing, man. And I'm just excited that things are kind of set back in place, you know? And people kind of... It was an interesting few weeks, if you ask me. It was a bit of an awakening experience all around, in many ways, shape, and form, right? Good to see you growing so much. I'm interested in the TRX short Crypto Rambler. Interesting. They have this super rare ball portion, and they have rare ball portion. Rare ball portion, I have caught gains in both last few weeks. Just found these two were connected. Interesting. Back in place. Nah. Yeah, I don't mean back in play. I mean back playing where he should be. You know what I mean? Using his God-given talents to be amazing, in my humble opinion. You know. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that anymore. People are gonna yeah. I don't want to make it a debate show. You know, I got a job to do, and if I get too caught up, I can't do my job. I need to watch you every day. I always thought we could connect someday, man. Hey, man, we did. Exactly what you thought in your life happened. I was just a figment of your own reality. That's all. That's all that happened, man. Living in the Matrix is a beautiful place when you create the Matrix. And you live inside of your own creations. And that's the key. Pocket Network did a bit of a bounce back to the upside. I'm telling you, I like Pocket Network. I've been looking at it closely. It's on my radar. Could be that sleeper hold that nobody pays attention to. The Pocket Network. My man wants to short TRX. I would look at the USD. I'll look at Tether TRX right now and see what I see happening. Would I short TRX? I'll take a look and I'll give you my humble opinion. I'll never tell you what to do. I'll give you my humble opinion. So let's take a look. So I thought it was going to short here, right? It was already in that rising wedge. I was showing it extended that greatly to the upside, right? And the measured moves of rising wedges is back to the beginning of a rising wedge. So you're thinking somewhere around this area, and it can even go all the way down to the wick. But this is something you're looking at. Do you break to the downside? I mean, you have a strong bearish divergence, right? However, TRX has been doing something lately and getting some, I think it's getting some traffic because Solana US tether pairs, right? So people are using more TRX tether. Also, I'll tell you what, I use the Tron network every week, and I love sending tether on the Tron network. So I believe a lot of people like me love the cheap fees of tether on Tron. All right. So could it bounce to the upside? I mean, it could. You can see the RSI could be in a tight channel, even though there's some bearish divvy. Could you push to the upside? I see a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder too, and usually they do break up even when slanted. It's a bit of an inverted head and shoulder. So I'm just showing you two scenarios. That's where you go if we don't. So now let me look at it again on the daily time frame. And the daily's overbought, telling me it is also another good time to begin to load up a short. This rising wedge should break to the downside and make a bit of a double bottom. However, it doesn't mean it's guaranteed to. All right, we'll take a look at our 15-minute, and our 15-minute is resetting. So here's the deal. I'm going to be watching the 15-minute closely, right? You should be too, if you believe it. What you want to see is a bit of an M or a fake out breakout, and then the dump continue. Maybe even a retest here or a retest there. These are the two areas that I'd be looking to get into a short if needed, all right? So, and it depends on how many preempt the limit order too as well. And remember, when we fall, we're going to fall down to the point of control and the high volume node area at about 0.05. So that's on the radar. That's definitely something that's possible. This is also a rising wedge that wants to break to the downside. But rising wedges can break out parabolically. Let's look at our 12-hour and our 8-hour. 8 hours a bit over spot too, over spot. A bit oversold as well. Overbought, I mean, a little bit overbought right now. Forgive me. I'm getting tired. You got to bear with me here. Can't believe I even did the monthly close out of nowhere. I was like, I'll throw it in there. Throw it in the bag, you know. Crypto Grady, great interview with the Lifer. Glad to see you're here with your Lifer fam. Shout out to Love Learning. Yeah, he's real. You guys know him. You saw his face, so you know his vibe. This is like a real community. People are all going to start meeting people within the community, and the community is going to gain strength. Just as I started meeting people in crypto, and the crypto community is beginning to be strong. Like I see it, and as I'm a part of it, and I see it begin to grow, I see how communities are grown. I met Wendy O. She said hi. I met Marin Altman. She said, what up? You know, of course, I saw BitBoy, and, you know, didn't get to meet Tom Crown. I saw him, like, really close to the stage. Didn't get to meet everybody. But, you know what? Crypto Miami's coming up. Bitcoin Miami's coming up in May. So we're going to have to already kind of book that and get that ready. I even booked the same place. I absolutely love the location I'm at. I could do this again many times. So, yeah, I'm happy. Hope you're happy. FitFi has been on the radar, and my baby, Morpheus, is in a flag again. And we know what happens when Morpheus flags out. And we're going to wait for the 22-hour to possibly reset here. But I like what I'm seeing here for Morpheus. Broke out of that leg, bounced off this point, the 618 area too. So we're watching Morpheus Labs closely, kind of that shoulder, head, possible right shoulder behavior too as well, which is quite interesting. The 3-day really has reset for a lot of charts, and the 3-day we know was the last time we had some major gains, and we've been waiting for this retest. So I'm watching Morpheus on the 3-day. The last time I did this thing made major gains to the upside. So it's a sleeper coin. Everyone's not paying attention. They get freaked out by the fear in the market, and they miss out on massive gains. This thing has continued to go to the upside. We put it out about 60 cents. I started looking at it. I love Morpheus Labs. I don't own any of it right now. I swing trade it. I love swing trading it. I'll be looking to possibly swing trade this. Can't guarantee I will or will not, depending on my schedule in my life, but this is something I definitely want to hone in on, and I hope to be lucky enough to jump in on a bit of a move. Morpheus Labs is interesting to me. Very bullish on the 3-day chart. Cup and handy. Sammy, cup and handy on the 3-day. Cup and handle on the 3-day chart, man. MMW. You never know what you're going to find when you search and deep dive with the Lifer, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Hit those likes. Get those likes up. 276 people. We got less people. It means you got to hit those likes to get us moving. Your like is that much more important today, which means when you do it, you should get that much more love. Hey, Uncle Sammy, I've never seen anyone to talk about Nano coin. It's a legit coin. I talk about Nano all the time, man. Come on. We used to talk about Nano on this coin all the time. Free. Yes, we talked about it last week and we went over the pump. I talk about Nano. We had a guy that Nano was his only coin. He was like the #1 guy in my trading group. We would go over Nano every day. I don't go over Nano as much, right? Crypto Grady, man. You're the man, dude. I loved you. You had good energy too, man. Talk about my energy. You had great energy, man. You riled the troops up. You had everyone going over there. You got me going, man. Nano shot up over 200% the other day, Billy Bob. Yeah, it did. I missed it last week. It's a whack coin. Be real, it isn't going places anywhere anytime soon. It's really just a payment coin that's free, right? And when the market goes up, it'll go up with it. That's simple. I'm not going to say I agree or disagree, but I mean, I guess I'm on the same. Nano, like, what's it going to do? You know? But actually, I mean, I let all projects live and live. We don't know. Anything is possible at any moment in time. Right now, I'll take Matic over Nano. Hey, Sam, I finally joined the trading group with the Cyber Monday discount. I have so many questions. I'm really excited to get started. Honestly, you don't have to have that many questions. All you got to do is just get it moving. First thing I would do is take the trading school, the class I give. And you'd be like, oh, he's trying to upsell me. But what I'm really trying to do is make you an educated individual in the trading group. And really, the class will change your life. And I know it will because it does, and it is what it is. I believe in my products and what I do. And I know you believe in me because you're here. So let's keep that trust going. Let's keep that faith going. You jump into that trading class. And honestly, then I'm going to give you some homework. I'm going to set you straight into the learning library. And like you're off like a bird flying into the beauty. So email cryptolifers@gmail. Hit the links in the description below. Class will be next Tuesday from 3 to 5. And honestly, some people... Not everyone needs to take the class. I think it's great for people to take the class because you're going to get elevated as fast as humanly possible. But the more charts you post in the learning library, the better you're going to get. So today, draw a pennant. Just begin to begin. That's what I say to everyone. Begin to begin. And that's when it all starts, if you begin to begin. I do have to say, this has some high hidden bullish divergence vibes here. And we could see a move. And we got falling volume with falling price on the 3-day chart, which tells me that there's a likelihood of a move to the upside here for Morpheus Network. And this is my baby. Everybody knows it. It's been a baby of mine since 60 cents. It's still up big. Morpheus Labs, baby. Morpheus Labs. I need to learn the divergence. That takes time, effort, and a lot of contained movement. Just you got to sit there and just do it over and over again. Everyone, 327 people, 197 likes. I need the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it, please. All the way from Miami, traveling at an Airbnb, giving you the monthly candle close, which we're about to do in a second. I just love my altcoins, and I'm ripping through altcoins left and right, breaking it down. We had massive gains today on all sorts of different things, and my mind's in the zone. And I'm seeing a lot of different things coming my way. Ranker was a nice coin I like to play, too. Good name in the space. Let's take a look at Ranker. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that right now. So we're taking a look at Ranker Dow. In a falling wedge, could break to the upside on the 1 hour. I don't like the market structure too much. It's tight. It could be double bottoming here, though, for a huge move. Interesting. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to Lakochi Coker, Super Chat, Sol, and Nano. Let's take a look at Solana. Okay. So we talked about Sol getting shorted to the downside, and it shorted pretty hard. And then it bounced up nicely. But look at this shoulder, head, shoulder. Got negated, pushed back to the upside. This is interesting. It's like... So look, I want to remove my moving averages. We'll get rid of this here. You see the bearish divergence that began to form here, for sure, right? So look. Trying to see if like you can almost flag it out. What I don't like seeing here is it has some diamond vibes, right? It kind of has a little bit of a diamond feel. That could reverse us back, right, to the downside. So, and we're at a high volume node that we can't get above. So Solana is showing, like Solana needs to get back above this and bounce, all right? So like the smart trade, and I'm not a financial advisor, something I'm looking at though is the breakout, the bounce. 2-3 candles close in the 7-minute and solidify the idea that we could get a bounce to the upside, and this could make a move. You also have a bit of a shoulder, kind of a head, and a right shoulder there forming two as well. It's not the best structure. You also have a giant inverted head and shoulder. Need I speak again? And people be like, oh, but the project's dead. Why are you bullish, Lifer? And be like, I'm not. I just go over the charts. That is a shoulder, head, and shoulder that could break to the upside 68% of the time. All right, so this is something that we're looking at. 68% of the time, you break above that high volume node. Solana goes all the way back to 17. All right, that's just what the node says. Is that going to happen? Let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour does have some gas, but not a lot. It's actually rolling over right now. It doesn't have that much gas. Let's take a look at our 22-hour and our daily. They're both pretty spent. The daily is pretty high too as well. However, the pattern is the pattern. All right, and it's even on the daily a bit there in an inverted head and shoulder, attempting to hold this zone that it made right here. So it got to the low liquidity and people got antsy for it for whatever reason. Felt like it was a good price, felt like they wanted to get in. And on this interesting Wednesday, people would snatch up a little bit of Solana. So you can almost see that it's breaking out or it's attempting to break out of this and get a bounce. I wouldn't touch it right now. I would have to wait for it like a few more weeks for this to kind of fizzle out. You know, another thing that you could look at it like this is you could pull away the inverted head and shoulder. You could flip this more in a tighter channel. You can say, man, this is getting tight. And this could make a nice move to the upside, right? So these are just things that I consider, right? And I'm open-minded about it. Would I trade Sol tonight? You know, anything's going to move if Bitcoin moves, but I think there's better plays out there, in my humble opinion, that have less red tape, less pain, and, you know, something like XRP that's not fighting the government every 5 seconds. So XRP is looking interesting on the 1-hour time frame. You know, that's an inverted. We're seeing it a lot now, aren't we? Right? So you got the shoulder, you got the head, you got the right shoulder. You're making an inverted head and shoulder. Do you break to the upside is the question for XRP. Let's take a look where XRP would bring us if we did such a thing. And we could break up back to about 44 cents from 40. A nice 10% gain for XRP. Where can I join? At CryptoLifer.com, man. It's so easy. CryptoLifer.com. I fell in love with a bunch of... Yep, I'm over that now, hodling, but not sure why. Sold dump for the liquidity on FTX, yeah. Trade with the token or USDT. STG. Stargate Finance. On the radar. Lots of love from Edinburgh, Scotland. Thank you so much. Innuendo. Appreciate you. God bless you. Bullish eggs. Oh, man. Where the lemon water? Your melon tonight lost that. Close was weak. Man. I don't do the monthly candle close. You know, I talked about GMX moving to the upside. I nailed it. I hit another trade. This is insane. Watch the break above the POC. We got it, and we were gone. GMX, decentralized exchange to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. One of my biggest gains of the day, like I hit, man, we hit. And my team will have those gains out. And oh, my gosh. We don't stop. And one day I woke up at 7 in the morning and did my Bitcoin update and called the Matic pump to the upside. The Doge chain coin from the day before pump. Put out a bunch of coins that I was looking at, right? Then I went to the DeFi, went to the Women's Web3 Summit, picked up the magazine, read my article in it, couldn't believe that. Then I saw a man talk about, I interviewed the CEO and founder of MNZ Token, right? I talked and, got to ask questions with the CEO of Tether, which was unbelievable. Founder and CEO of Tether. I met a Playboy Bunny, ex-Playboy Bunny. It was who's helping us with the magazine because she had her Playboy Bunny rogues in there. And it was just an amazing day all in all. Victoria Filler, the goddaughter of Hugh Hefner, was also helping out Cryptocurrency Magazine. You know what I mean? And we had Kevin Hart on the cover doing his part, right? And hopefully he reads my article, gets to know who I am, and, because I know he's going to read this because he's on the cover, and he might just find out who the lifer is. So shout out to Kevin Hart. If you're out there, Kevin, I see you, baby. And I saw Kevin one of his first shows ever when he was just starting to get big, and someone was like, that guy's going to get big, I'm telling you. He has the connections, he knows, and he has the talent, he's going to go there. And I was like, hey, man, that person was 100% right. They told me in 2007, 8, and 9, before he was really too big, that he was going to get huge. And he did. So we got a big move for GMX. We talked about that. We nailed that for gains. You can see that falling wedge broke to the upside absolutely beautifully for massive gains. ERN. So we got a move here. Let's take a look at BTC and the monthly candle close. They also told them to be quiet here. So look, it broke out, retested, and broke back out again to the upside. We're going to talk about that in a little while. We're going to break it down, but that's what you see happening for Bitcoin. The inverted head and shoulders broke out to the upside. We're on our way back to 17,900, baby. That's the measured move up to the, even further. Like we broke that high volume node. It says that we have to come all the way back here to 19,124. It just says that that's where we're going to go. All right. Nothing's guaranteed, but I mean, a lot of times you rip right through these liquidity zones. I would not be surprised if we saw the price action either get rejected or bounce right back up into these regions. All right. Just be careful. Play it one step at a time. Okay. So Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. Let's take a look at the monthly candle. And here it is, everybody. We'll double click the screen. We only want to look at price action. And I will reveal this nastiness. It's a bearish engulfing candle on the monthly. It does have some wicks to the upside. Let's break it down. All right. A little sad about this monthly candle. It's pretty beat, right? But hey, you got to buy the red to get the green. All right. So, hey, if there was no red, there would be no green to get. Remember that. It would be all green and you wouldn't know what to do. So, look, we lost the high volume node and we came all the way back down to the lower liquidity section. We wicked to this area and came back up. Did Bitcoin bottom? There's really no buys or sells on the monthly that really want to take us anywhere else. If we do, we head all the way back down to 9,200 in these areas of the like, and then 38. And then there's some bigger areas where people really think they could, and where we've had potential buys and sells too that have propelled the market. So could we get all the way back down to 9,000? It's likely. Is it guaranteed? No. We've had tweezer wicks on the weekly here that didn't serve. We have tweezer wicks, here on tweezer bottoms that didn't serve. And we have in tweezer bottoms here too. It's so far a little into... have indecision. So let's take a look at that monthly. It opened at 20,493 and 23 cents. It's kind of sad. This monthly candle opened at 20K. We were doing pretty at the beginning of the month. Things were looking pretty good on November 1st. People had a lot of faith. We were out of October. They said, things usually pump in November, and things were looking amazing. All right. And now we look into this and we zoom in, and it was a bearish engulfing candle in the monthly. It opened at 20,493. The high was 21,473, which is amazing. We went all the way up there. But our low is 15,000. Can you believe that? A swing of dang near $6,000. And it's funny, it was the 73 both times. That's precariously interesting. It went to 21,473 and 69, down to 57,473 and 78, and back, and it would close at 17,167 and 82 cents. It would go down $3,000, $3,327, down 16% on the month. It's a beatdown, if you ask me, right? So the monthly took an absolute beatdown in November. Usually is a lot better in November too, but that is what it is. If we really want to take a look at it though, and break it down for what it is, In my humble opinion, you have this falling wedge that wants to break to the upside 68% of the time. That just is what it is. These are facts. These you can't change. I like to trade facts. They make the most sense for me. I don't know about you. So look, I mean, we could easily head back down to this channel, back down to this area. And that would drop us all the way back down to this 6,000, 55,000 area. What I like here is the previous highs were not breached. This was it here, but we've wicked into each other's worlds here. But it's really not the biggest deal either. I've also been showing this idea on the monthly that you have hidden bullish divergence on the monthly. You have swing down to swing down, but you got swing up to swing up on price action. Tells me that you're likely to continue to the upside. Oversold in the stochastics worse than I've ever seen. MACD attempting to give up the strength, right? One thing I want to do is I want to see the sellers start to fall off. It lacks sellers. You see like you're getting strong sellers as the selling continues. Not the best sign on this time frame. But what you're saying is you're getting pushed down, and you're getting stronger sellers to the upside. You want to see the sellers like this. See how that's pushing down, but this ends up pushing down too? And so you're pushing down, this pushing down, and then reverse. You want to see that the volume here at the bottom of your screen is moving with or in contradictory to price action. That's going to teach you a little bit of something. And if you want to learn more, join my trading group to keep you up to speed. All right? It is what it is. So Bitcoin looks interesting on the monthly. I'll give that to you. We'd like to see it make a move back to the upside, of course, and the areas of resistance. I would love to see Bitcoin rip all the way to 50K, of course, right? But we're going to take it one day at a time, one step at a time. 24,600. And let's take a look at our monthly support and resistance. So we have support for these candles here at about 13,944. We have resistance here at about 22,790. And we had this support zone here that we gave up on for whatever reason. And now we're kind of in limbo, and we could, our next major big binge area of liquidity is the beginning, and that opens the doors to this whole space down into here. I like what we're seeing on the MACD. I like what we're seeing on the hidden bullish, and I like what I'm seeing, on the stochastics RSI. But that's the monthly candle. I just want to kind of look at it and kind of spend some time on it. It's crazy. We have a new candle opening, and it will be closed in 17 hours, 16 minutes, 15 seconds, 30 days, and 19 hours. That's great. Oh, yeah. Wow. And we're holding 17K, which is actually a really big deal. Like, who else thinks that's a great deal? I do. Let's get into my Bitcoin update for the night so I can break down what I think the sun looks like in the morning. I got you. So I can break down what the chart conveys, all right? So we can see what's crack-a-lacking in the charts. Getting a cramp in my leg, which is crazy. So look, we put out this flag, and we were saying, watch the flag. The 1 hour is oversold. Wait for the 1 hour, two. We were overbought here. Wait for the get oversold, and if it stays in the flag, we could pop. It tweezer bottom right there. We talk about that, and we were gone to the upside. I like that. We broke the resistance that I had here. Two major resistance areas, 17,000 and 16,900 area. We had to get above both these areas to remain bullish. We did that. This is good. Now we're making a bit of another pennant here. All right. And we want to see that this pennant can hold and not break to the downside. So we want to see a low 15-minute right now like we're seeing. But look, that is an M pattern. Again, you're seeing a little bit of bearish divergence as that swings down, as that swings up, just like we saw here. A little bit of a struggle now, okay? A little bit of a struggle for Bitcoin. And I was attempting to put it in this bigger pattern here. But yeah, look, we could still be here and end up all the way back down at this point of control. So I don't buy the move 100% yet. So my leg is cramping. I don't buy the move 100% yet. Something we have to look out for, though, right? So I'm watching this flag, but I do see an M here that could likely dump on us. Let's take a look at my 7, just what's going to happen in the next few minutes. This tells me that we could continue sideways, and it doesn't look like we're going to dump too hard, but anything is possible. That's just probability. anything can happen at any given moment in time. Just remember that. No matter who you is. No matter who you is or who you is. It doesn't matter. You got to figure it out over there. Dang, this cramp. I shouldn't have had that extra ice cream. No, I didn't eat ice cream, but I had a dessert at the... And how about that? How about that dinner at the Capitol Grill, man? You know? There's some places that are more expensive. But that Capitol Grill will get you exactly what you need. You'll be situated. You'll get, it'll be great. It's also the decors in there are great. I love Capitol Grills. They got one in Boston, one in New York. I think they got one or two in Boston. I think they got one in Newton and in Boston. I think they got one in a few places. Isn't that funny? Elon Musk could threaten free speech on Twitter by literally allowing people to speak freely. I think that's hilarious. SBF FTX, of course, as he spoke today, I know most of you people saw him speaking. It was just weird, right? I'm going to let the U.S. government do what they're going to do, and find out what happens here. This is just, So we'll see what happens. I mean, he didn't even want to mention the fact that he did anything wrong. It's kind of weird to me. Nothing was answered. This is because my team knows the right questions to ask. Until SBF talks to me, you won't get the answers or closure. So he apparently knows more than anyone else in the world, which could be true. You know what I mean? And he's been pretty transparent about just wanting to, he did agree and did unblock him. This is the new news. SPF did agree and unblock Ben, right? So we really screwed up on risk management. Does that translate into we thought it was okay to use customer funds for trades? See, Charles Gasparino, right? Just crazy, man. Airbnb wants me to pay. I'm about to cry. It's funny. Follow me at Crypto Lifer 33. I would greatly appreciate it. On our way to 9,500 followers. On our way to 10,000 followers on Twitter. I greatly appreciate that. That will be a milestone. Me and my team worked very hard to achieve that milestone. It was not easy.
As for the dessert menu.
They gave me a congratulations written in chocolate. Really cool, man. A complimentary dessert, too, which I thought was unbelievable. Complimentary dessert by the Capitol Grill, holding it down. Unbelievable. Really classy way to be. Made me really feel quite at home in Miami. We had an amazing steak dinner. It was unbelievable. Check out this footage on your own. If you want to watch me in the jacuzzi, you can too. I just did a jacuzzi fireside chat, just talking about things, showing you my life. I do this because I work so much, I barely get to relax. And I want people to see that I do get to relax. It's not always work all the time. I do get to relax. I do get to have a good time. Life is good out here, And shout out to everyone that supported me. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. That camera guy did such a good job. Wow. Congratulations to my brother, Crypto Lifer. It's unbelievable achievement. You deserve everything coming your way. Hard work and dedication pays off, man. Shout out to my buddy, Crypto Muser, man. God bless you, man. Love this, bro. Only way is forward. Again, that's what I'm saying. That's really awesome. Mad respect. Thank you, Quantum Divergence. Great job, Crypto Crazy, man. When you live in love, my guy, you didn't have to go cutting onions like that. This guy's fun. Congratulations, Lifer. Love you, bro. You make me so proud. You deserve this. Thank you. Zipstream.tv, my man. I love this. Yeah. I can't wait to do this. I'm going to start my own network, and I'm going to put people on the network. Who wants to be underneath my network? Let me know. I'm going to start working. I met this founder and creator of Zipstream TV. We have some plans coming your way, I'm telling you right now. We have some meetings and some plans and some things on the horizon that could do some damage to the industry, things you've never even heard about. Creating my own network, like a YouTube network, but my own, and hiring YouTubers underneath my network. And you'd be like, but why? We don't get all, but because you would get direct ad revenue. And this would change your life. We can get into it in another time, but this is a big deal. Zipstream TV. Check it out if you want to know more. Yo, that's so awesome, Lifer. Can't wait to read the article. You are an inspiration. Dion Bagwell, we love you. Woohoo, get it, Sam. Love you, Debbie Dabber. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dabbler. Appreciate that, Debbie. And shout out to Rick Crypto, my man. Love you, brother. Thank you for being here. Crypto Overwatch with Rich Crypto. And we're seeing some new faces and names here, so I appreciate that. Follow me on Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see if we got a tweet. Sometimes I write a tweet. Every once in a while, my man Jamie writes a tweet too. So which crypto are you researching? Yeah. Here's a good one. Do you own an NFT, and let me know what NFT project you love and show me what you got? I want to see a whole list of NFTs. Should be out of control. I want to wake up tomorrow morning and see like a museum of NFTs, comments, and all sorts of things. Shout out to the Celtics again for banging on them. Jasmine is trending again. For whatever reason, Jasmine is trending again. This is a double top here, a bit of an M pattern. Looks like it could drop to the downside. We lose 17K. This is kind of a bear trap, a bull trap, right? So let's break this down now. And let's kind of rework all this. We hit the flag. Boom, we got that, right? Measured move is higher. We're in a flag again. We got that little bearish divergence like we had before. All right. We are trying to flip resistance as support now and use the SR flip. This would be a big deal if we can accomplish that feat. It would change the game. There's our line of support and resistance. So look, see what I see? Do you see what I see happening? Do you see what I see? That's a rising wedge, right? And we know that rising wedges break down back to the point of control at the circled area at 16,570. If we can't get back above this yellow line here at 17,450, 17,350, I would expect more downside. I could expect just a fake out, breakout, but it doesn't mean that we can't get a bigger move, right? I'm just you know. So you're going to watch to see if you can hold the zone here. But if the 7-minute begins to break this channel and maybe comes down for a bullish retest, it's telling you that you're likely to head all the way down here to the low area node, you know, volume area low, baby, you know. So now you have resistance moved up here again to this area, but you have broken back resistance and used it as support here. So far, so good. 17,100 on the radar for Bitcoin. So we're going to watch this flag. If it starts to come down, I even see, look, shoulder, head, shoulder. I see bearish tones. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. 50-minute in the 7 both want to reverse, so let's give them their space. Let's see what they do, but probability is not in our favor with the pattern right now. 1 hour also could come back up and then completely dump and twist and turn on us. And the 4 hours, very overbought and about to take a nasty dump as well. 4 hour looks like we're headed all the way back down to the bottom of the pattern. It's pretty simple to me. You're overbought on all the time frames. You don't really have a lot of bearish or bullish momentum. Things just don't look absolutely amazing, you know. So that's something that I'm looking at. You're very overbought here on Bitcoin, and the 4 hours getting tweezer tops. I would likely see a move back to the downside. Looks like the shorts could get in control in the 4 hour time frame, in my humble opinion. When I really look at this closely, Bitcoin's in a rising wedge that could break down 68% of the time to about 16,600. All right, and that's about it for the night, everyone. I got to go to sleep. It's 12:44. I want to have its best day as I can tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the chat revenue. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Lots of love from Edinburgh, Scotland. Thank you for that. I appreciate that yet again. Nano, shout out. Yep, Nano. Ethereum, Dogecoin, love learning. Brine Shrimp. Friday will be the break day. Dude, thanks so much. Have a great night. Anytime, anytime. Shiboshi NFT is going to be massive hit with the blockchain game comes out. Their mobile version is already nailing it. Hey, man, I'm loving it. I own some SHIB and I'm all into it. Shout out to Dingo ate my Satoshi. Appreciate you. Shout out to Crypto Grady. Good night, Crypto Grady. We love you, man. Thank you for being here, man. Never give up, bro. Never give up, man. You're a lifer now. You're going to be fine for the rest of your life. How's the knee, by the way? It feels way better. Feels way better. Thank you so much for asking. It's super nice of you, man. Appreciate that. December 6th is the day. Ooh, that's going to be a big deal. Okay. Crypto was life, baby. Refresh yourself, lifer. You deserve some good Z's. Peace. Thanks, lifer. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you. Shout out to you, bro. Have a great time. Shout out to Don't Saver. You've been following me for a long time, man. God bless you, bro. May God bless you. Shout out to Stack McChange in the house. Nah, my boy's in the jacuzzi, right? Relaxing it up. Much love. Tomorrow's my last day. see what we do. I'm just like running around all the time, and everyone know where I'm going to be. So I don't want to like tell someone I'll be somewhere and not know where I'm going to be. I've been like just kind of moving in a funky way all over the city, man. We'll try to hit Miami Beach tomorrow. That's what I'm going to try to do. We're trying to go to the beach, you know. So that's what I'm looking to do. That's what I'm looking to do. But we will see. Quant's always on my radar, too. It's interesting. It's not rising wedge, too. A lot of gains came out today. Be careful. I'm in Bloomington. IU beat up on NC tonight. You're funny. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. And we take this wherever we go. Total market cap did break out of the flag like we talked about, but is getting rejected at the top of this trend line, in my humble opinion. And it's back inside the pattern, likely to come back down here and test 799 to $800 billion. Remember how big that $800 billion was? Can we hold it is the question. A bit of bearish divergence there starting to form. If you don't know what I mean, well, you got this swing down, and this is a swing up to the upside. So something to think about. We could get a drop to the downside. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I will continue to grind every single day. I don't know how I do it, honestly. I really don't. I'm running on God's air at this point. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next live stream. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to go to bed.